Alright, Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and salutations to the Archim doing this work in sincerity and in truth. My name is Marv Kwam. I'm just going to go into a quick video, very short one, just to highlight, in light of the O2 network shutdown. You know, basically 25 million people were affected by the shutdown of the O2 network in the UK, a mobile service provider, in which, like I said, 25 million people were affected. A lot of people are dependent on these work-based apps, and also businesses and so forth who have contracts with their service were unable to function. Also, you have a majority of us today, we use you know, social media for domestic purposes or whatever it be. But pretty much the whole purpose of doing this video is to highlight the fact that majority of the world, not only this country, are very highly dependent on technology to survive. Okay, most of this technology is not necessary to survive on. However, it has become so popular in our everyday activities, and mainly the mobile phone. Now, what the point is that in highlight of this situation where the network shut down for 24 hours, a lot of people were losing their head over this, man. And it goes to show you that this little level of 24 hours separation from the mobile phone, imagine the whole system of electronic technology being shut down, right? Because that's the time we're going into where you're not gonna be able to operate a mobile phone, right? And you know, Esau can cut that shit off, you know, permanently, where you won't even be able to communicate one to another the way you're used to, and people are going to be in disarray and disenchanted with this whole system, and then they're going to eventually realize how serious things have got, because their bread and circuses have been cut off, such as the TV, you know, your entertainment industry, movies, actors. You know, everybody's going to be acting like there was a catastrophe, man. Where something catastrophic has happened. Well, that already happened, man. All right, and you've been doomed from a long time. All right, because Esau's been leading you down that path of World War III, and the times have been getting serious. But people don't want to pay attention until their technologies are compromised. All right, and we can also reflect on various things where technology was compromised. To my memory, I believe in the Iraq war, their communications were brought to a level of the Stone Age in one article that I read back in the day. And basically that's because they couldn't communicate. That's how they was really conquered. All right, one of the ways that they were conquered. And this is another way to get, you know, the general public's attention when they're pretty much when Esau wants to implement something. For example, the RFID chip. We know that the mobile device is in the lead up to the RFID chip, being that it will be an implantable device, which the mark of the beast is the implantable device, which will be placed in your hand or your forehead, right? In which you walk around with that trackable device with all your information on it. Well, the mobile phone is just a lead up to that, along with the Oyster cards and so forth. All right, where you know the RFID chip or the mark of the beast is spoken in Revelations the 13th and 16th verse on down, right? And one of the root words going back to the word mark there is grapho, which means to write. That's where you get the word graphics, in which all your data and your information would be stored on that chip. Well, it's the same with the mobile device. All your data and information is stored on that chip and is recoverable, retrievable at the click of someone's a button. But anyway, you know, these are all signs of the coming of the end, man. And that's what I wanted to highlight in this. So just to briefly close up, man, for lack of time, this is 1 Corinthians 7:31. It says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. All right, and we can clearly see that is evidence